Hey guys, how we doing? So we are doing a video here from Nux Taku. I haven't watched one of his videos in a while. Notice he's done an honest anime descriptions for every Class 1A student in My Hero Academia, which is cool. And it's awesome. I'm up to date with My Hero Academia now. Just as of this, it was the episode with All Might and his big fight. Just in case you guys haven't seen. Incredible though. Absolutely amazing. But anyway, let's get into this. Every Class 1A student in My Hero Academia. Well, he's put in Hero Academia. Honest anime descriptions. No, My Hero Academia Season 3 manga spoilers. That's cool. Right, do this.
What's happening, fanbase? And
What's
welcome
happening?
to honest descriptions of every student in Class 1A of My Hero Academia. It's been a bit of a while since I did a conventional honest descriptions instead of one of those weird ones. So I figured this was a great way to get
That was
back
so
into
funny
the
when they
swing
dressed
of
up like that.
things. If you don't know how this works, I basically honestly describe the characters. Pretty
Yes.
straightforward, right? Right. And
Right.
because it's so honest, none of you will ever get triggered that I'm making fun of your waifu husbando best ship. Amazing. Let's get started.
Yay.
First seat, Yuga Aoyama. Yes, I'm starting with him because he is seat number 1.
Oh, okay,
I have
makes
to
sense.
explain this to you because otherwise you'd probably think I'm starting with the most badass character of the entire class, being that, yeah, I don't see almost anyone nearly as badass as Aoyama. I mean, let's look at the stats here. When the villains attacked the training camp, you may not remember this, but the only, and I mean only, hero in the entire camp that was purely a positive influence was my boy Yuga. That's right. Everyone else was protecting Bakugo.
Yeah, they were.
That did good. But who got back the Chicken of Darkness? That's right, my boy. The only character that actually succeeded at everything he tried to accomplish. The villains didn't, neither did the heroes.
No.
Except for Yuga Aoyama.
Fair
Also, I
enough.
don't think I could fail to mention that his hero name is probably the most badass hero name of all time. When someone's in danger and they're looking to call the hero, are they gonna yell, Superman, help? Are they gonna yell, Automighty, please? Or are they gonna yell, we need Never Stop Twinkling? That's right. Obviously, it's gonna be Never Stop Twinkling. That is the greatest hero name of all
Hell
time.
yeah.
I see no flaws in this at all.
No,
Can I also
whatsoever.
mention that I love how his character design was literally made on a Wii? But no matter how much I defend him, I still see everyone blasting poor Aoyama. Even though he's probably one of the greatest and most powerful characters in all of anime, but in all honesty, aside from saving them at the training camp arc, can we remember why Uraraka actually passed the Heroes vs. Teacher exam? Yeah, pretty sure it was because of Aoyama too. He's the greatest team player in all of anime, caring about his allies far more than he cares about himself, even though he flexes when there's nothing to flex. That's why I love him, and that is why Yuga Aoyama is my favorite member of Deku's harem. Next, seat number 2, we have Mina Ashido, the younger sister of Android 21. But of course, she's a female character, so let's see why she's best girl. Well, her quirk makes her constantly lubed. And of course, she's the fitness fetish, since none of the other girls in the class are particularly physically fit. Thanks for joining us on Waifu Analysis, and let's get back to the honest descriptions. Well, as you can see, she has the ability to use the power of slime. That's right.
Yes, she
the
does.
ability that makes her automatically not a main character, since the only time Slime's a main character is in a hentai.
Oh,
and
God.
yes, she is the main character of a few of those, but not the main character of the main story. In the main story, however, her slime has completely different abilities. Like, for example, it can melt stuff.
Yes.
And it could make her ice skate on slime, where even according to physics, if it's the most slippery substance on the face of the planet, kinda shouldn't be faster than running. But you know what? Running would be less cool and more conventional.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. Seat number 3, Tsuyu Asui, best girl. And now let's analyze why. Well, as we know, her quirk makes her go into orgasm mode to pull things out of her stomach. Also, being part frog, her default sitting or standing position is with spread legs.
Oh no.
She also has an extremely nimble, long tongue.
Oh god.
Yeah, I see nothing either. I don't know what I was trying to get at, trying to analyze shiz. No, don't see anything. She's just an extremely flexible frog girl that's kind of dumb looking, even though she's got that one roast that'll ruin your entire life and talks without giving a single fuck. Seat number 4, Tenya Iida.
Yeah.
That's right, it's the Sonic
Iida's
of the
so
universe, who apparently really liked that Kami got killed because he based his hero suit purely off the armor of the main character. And Iida taught me many things about my entire daily life. Like, for example, how to really be a hypocrite. If you want to do something wrong, like something really wrong that'll result in people dying and stuff, make sure you yell at other people not to do little things. So since they're so sure you're not going to do anything stupid, when you do said thing stupid, they won't even notice.
That's cool costume.
Also, another important thing, if you want to really order people around and make sure people understand how you feel, you just need to karate chop the air while you're talking. No, it helps a lot, trust me. I got into discussion with my boss the other day, and I just figured while talking to him, I would karate chop the air the whole time. Works like a charm. Seat number 5, Ochaco Uraraka. That's right, her quirk is very similar to her mindset. You see, she's an airhead. Yeah, ditziest character on the face of the planet. If you would like to try to accumulate all of her personality traits, you will find that liking Deku is her only one. Yes, I say this slightly as a negative because the entire fanbase seems to love her. Yes, it's probably because she looks a lot like a minion. But when you come to the crux of the matter, that's exactly why she's best girl. Best girl. Please. She's like a minion. She's cute. She's ditzy. She likes the main character. You could ship her with Bakugo because this is My Hero Academia. Everyone fucks everyone. Especially Bakugo somehow. And of course, let's not forget her legendary hugging meme. Do you remember in the training thing where the two heroes had to face off against two heroes role-playing villains? Had Ochaco hugged the bomb like that? That's right. It became a meme. And now she hugs everything. This is her true ability.
That's amazing.
This is why Ochaco is best girl on straightforward, ditzy cuteness alone. But while all that's really nice and good, let's call a spade a spade. That's not sexual enough for a My Hero Academia girl. So you have to realize that despite how all the guys are basically brute force fighters, they're all totally fine with the school uniform. The only one that takes off their jacket in every single fight is best girl, Gravity Butt. You will come to see the point that I am making here, and you will come to see it well.
Right.
Seat number 6, we have the legendary Mashirao Ojiro. Sometimes a superhero appears that just their quirk is unfair. Like, come on, how could anyone even hope for a better superpower? Yeah, I don't know, fam. Whenever I see this guy with this big, hairy, fleshy, penis-looking thing coming out of his butt, I just feel like the world's unfair. Why does he get to lug around this 30 pounds butte and we're stuck with, nothing? It would be just cruel for me to talk about his quirk for like 10 minutes and how it's overpowered and the most useful quirk anyone would ever want. And the superpower that everyone watching My Hero Academia pines for. Instead, let's talk about his usefulness to the narrative. Because as we know, in the tournament arc, he was mind-controlled by Shinso. So, being the badass that he is, he quickly understood the mechanics of Shinso's quirk, and since Deku was his first opponent and he needed Deku to win in his stead, he passed on that knowledge he sacrificed himself for to our main character. That if Deku were to answer any of Shinso's questions, he would be under an unbreakable mind control. So, yes, he contributed a heck of a lot. I mean, without him, Deku would have been mind controlled and would have had no chance of beating him, right? I mean, once someone's mind controlled, it's not like they can get out of it in any way, right?
Right? Right?
Yeah, I love a character whose sacrifices are not in vain. Next, we have the 7th seat, Denki Kaminari. A guy who goes from a witty badass to pink guy from the Filthy Frank show. And in all honesty, if I were to pick a single hero to this entire class that I would dedicate my life to and that I look up to as a true hero, it's this guy. And honestly, before his maxed out electrocution thing, he's pretty cool too. Seat number 8, we have the legendary Eijiro Kirishima.
Hey, he's cool, man.
Of My Hero Academia with the ever-living boner heart and jokes. Yay! We totally needed one of those. I mean, even his actual battle in the tournament literally felt like watching two metapods locked in Mortal Kombat. They both just no heart. Yeah, pretty epic battle income. But in all honesty, he's been a badass thus far. I mean, in the tournament arc, yeah, it's true, he was a gag character, and he hasn't really done anything else in the entire series aside from that. But let's call a spade a spade.
Well, I don't know. Recently, he's starting to get a little bit more
hilarious, and honestly, my favorite part of Bakugo's character. Even though everyone else in the class probably thinks Kirishima's completely insane. I mean, I know it's outdated, but that relationship is literally the physical representation of this meme. Oh, and have I also mentioned he's JoJo reference number 1? Just figured I'd say that. Seat number 9, Koji Koda, the handsomest devil in the entire class, with the legendary ability to talk to living creatures. Yeah, so Koda doesn't talk. This may seem like a bit of a contradiction to his actual power. And if you think that way,
I suppose it is, isn't it?
It is. But if you don't think that's enough of a contradiction, the fact that he doesn't talk and his ability is literally talking, he's also scared of bugs. which is pretty much half the animals on the planet.
Yeah, but then he
Everyone
gets
makes
over
fun
that and
of
talks to
my
them, gets them out of the
boy, Minetta.
situation.
How did he pass the entrance exam? Well,
God, here we
honestly,
go.
there are ways he could have actually done it with his quirk, while this guy's an anomaly. He's also very handsome. Have I mentioned he's handsome? Seat number 10, we have Rikido Sato. Hero name, Captain Diabetes.
Captain
The ultimate
Diabetes.
teammate to Kaminari, because if they go full power simultaneously, oh, all hell will break loose. And their combined IQ may even hit the positive numbers on the
Oh,
scale
God.
and not remain in the negative. That being said, Mr. Vagina Lips over here clearly stole his character design from the main character of Ore Monogatari. And honestly, he did more heroing there,
Oh
and it's
my
a touchy-feely, cutesy-pootsy love story than Sato did here. All he did here was lose. I mean, literally, he did nothing else. Seat number 11, Mezo Shoji. A very standout character design and interesting
Shoji's
dude
so
that
cool.
everyone wants to know about. Needless to
Hell
say,
yes.
we know nothing about him. Not even what he looks like. God knows why he wears the Kakashi mask. Well, Nux, he probably wears it because he doesn't have a face under there. That's why he puts mouths on his hands to speak. Well, why doesn't he put a mouth where his mouth's supposed to be? Fan base? And also, why does he have the most emo, counterproductive hairstyle of all
I think he's
time?
cool.
Aside from the fact that it probably takes hella work to get a right angle out of your hair, I can only imagine it may slightly reduce visibility. Well, Nux, he can put eyeballs on his head. Well, why doesn't he use his eyeballs on his face? Like everyone else.
Why didn't he
Goddamn
use
show.
the eyeballs on
Works
his
well for
face
me.
instead of his
Anyway,
eyes?
it's good to have him. We needed someone in the class for the tentacle rape dojins. Seat number 12, Kyoka Jiro Earphone Jack. The
Yeah.
Hero Academia character who has the worst barber in all of anime. Look at those bangs.
Look
She
at those
also
bangs.
is the only not sexualized at all female in the entire series. Just compare to the females in her class just on their eyes alone. Ochaco has minion eyes that take up half her face. Tsuyu has these wide, cute frog-eyed things.
Yeah.
Mina's look different at least. Toru, you can lose yourself in those eyes. And Yaomomo's show intelligence and are freaking elegant. Jiro's don't. Jiro's the only really not sexualized female in the entire class.
Oh, wow.
No slime, no ditziness, no blushing moments, not a tsundere, is actually visible, no big boobs, no big ass, and she has a quirk that actually doesn't get more powerful by removing her clothes. And to be completely honest, I'm not insulting her because she's the best girl. Best girl. I have an upstanding rule with honest descriptions that I have the right to one description per episode. I'm allowed to not do it. I've made this in the past. This is not a new thing just to get out of it. Maybe. Moving on to seat number 13.
I like the comparison
legendary
between
Hanta Sero with the extremely original superhero uniform. Yes, it's the old bargain basement scotch tape holder thingies that he's wearing on his head with those spikes to tear off the
cool.
scotch tape. The obvious reason why this guy will never amount to anything is because he uses scotch tape, not duct tape. If it would be duct tape, this guy would be one of the most powerful heroes of all time, probably second to Or Jeans. I mean, all denim does have something on him, you know, with his quirk, pants for all, but if Seto would actually have duct tape, he may stand a
Pants for all.
chance. Unfortunately, he takes after his name. You know, Seto, that moved from Bleach with insane potential for being this massive cannon laser blast, but it didn't actually do anything. Just like Seto from My Hero Academia. Maybe he'll evolve, end up using duct tape, that would be great. But meanwhile, he's using the flimsiest material in all mankind that can't stick anything together. Yes, when's the last time scotch tape did any good for you? Not to mention that I feel bad
my God,
for
this is
this
so
guy.
stupid.
Longest teeth in all of anime. But that's not
Because of
why.
the size
He's a
of
slightly
tape.
lame dude. The reason why is because he's done two things so far in the series. He faced off one-on-one against Todoroki, which he thought he had a chance. Yeah, well, at least it was a valiant effort. And then the second thing, he lost to an opponent that Minetta beat single-handedly.
Yeah.
Minetta! And it was Minetta's weakness. God damn, Sero, that ain't too great of a track record for you. Oh man, poor Sero, I would hate to be him in the winter, especially in Japan where it's cold, you know, with long-sleeve shirts being his only weakness.
Oh, God,
Moving
it covers
on,
it.
seat number 14, Fumikage Tokoyami. Yes, Tokoyami X Tsuyu is the perfect bestiality couple and will definitely become canon. Also lucky that Tokoyami's beak has teeth in it, or else we would have had that obligatory, really sad, dramatic backstory where his mother had to puke into his mouth, and honestly, none of us really wanted to see that. So also, let's not forget the badassery of my boy, the Chicken of Darkness.
He's so cool.
The only character that actually remained as the ultimate badass by the end of the tournament. He lost because it was the worst possible matchup in the worst possible time of the day, him being the opposite of Escanor, fighting against a light-producing little bastard. After Bakugo won the tournament, he went through that whole hissy fit and had to be tied down. Pretty lame. Todoroki went from a stoic badass at the beginning of the tournament to a quivering bitch that basically gave up on the final match and didn't use his powers, which is pretty lame. And I'm not going to be going through all the rest of the characters, but Tokoyami basically won the cavalry battle single-handedly and remained as the most underutilized badass of the entire series. Not to mention how his quirk is basically a JoJo stand that at night becomes Oru Night and goes into
that was crazy when he just went mental, like.
Yes, Tokoyami is the ultimate badass dude that no one really talks about because I guess darkness chickens are less relatable. Also, can you imagine this guy ever getting a good night's sleep? Every time he turns the lights off, Oru Night pops out and starts messing with shiz, destroying the planet. Freaking badass quirk, but also not the greatest for the sleep-deprived. Shoto Todoroki is a man with a mission. He's the type of guy that will do anything to get under his dad's skin because his dad's a total dick. Even
yes, he
like
is.
His dad's YouTube video. Maybe an honest descriptions on all the heroes if you like this one. But any hootamalooter Endeavor wants his son to be as powerful as he can to defeat Orumaito. So he breeds with Elsa to create Todoroki, a guy who can spit fire and ice. So Todoroki, to get back at his father, still wants to become the strongest hero, still wants to be All Might, still wants to do everything his father wants to do. He just wants to do it with one hand tied behind his back. Personally, if my dad would have done that and I wanted to get back at him, I would have not become a hero. I don't know, I think that's a way simpler solution to the problem. You know, not compete in the tournament, not go to UA. Damn, all these things sound so damn swell, don't they? Or then again, maybe Todoroki's just a total evil genius guy and wants to totally mind fuchel his father and be like, yeah, I'll compete in the tournament. Yeah, I'll do this, but not with your help. And even though I'm kind of doing what you want me to do, I'm not really doing what you want me to do. Then he gets into a fight with Deku, who has the ability of main character and activates Hey, Todoroki, your fire power is not your dad's. It's actually yours. And then Todoroki's like, what the hell have I been told all these years? I never thought of that.
Never thought about it that way.
Then Todoroki develops manic depression. That's what I call character development, fam. But look, all that aside, you gotta give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
And Todoroki's one of the only characters in all of anime that actually had plot armor against the anime's protagonist.
Yes.
Usually the protagonist has the plot armor, and we will get to that in my honest description on Deku. However, Deku's flick was powerful enough to blow Todoroki away and disintegrate a glacier being hurled towards him. But then he punches Todoroki in the balls, and Todoroki's like, ugh. Gets back up. That's what I call plot armor. But he's evolved since then. He's a completely different person. As we know during the Stain fight, now that he's gone through his epic character arc, he can no longer do those epic icicle things like he did against Sero, because something like that would have taken up the width and breadth of the entire alley, and it would have been undodgeable. It would have beaten Stain. We can't do that because of plot stuff, so he lost his plot armor abilities, as you can see. However, he retains plot convenience abilities, because despite all the massive blowtorch, flamethrower explosions he's making in that alley, none of the buildings catch fire. Same with the training in the training camp. No matter how big the flames, no trees will catch fire. Wait, could it actually be that fire doesn't burn in anime? What? When have we heard that one before? Yeah, despite all the additional fire attacks he now uses, somehow his ice attacks are less effective, and his fire has yet to burn anything. Are you sure about that? Conventional fire sucks in anime. I mean, look at Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Fairy Tail. Every single one of those shows has a lot of people that use fire in it. None of that fire ever burns anything.
That's very valid.
Seat number 16. 16, Toru Hagakure, the girl with the extremely useful quirk of becoming invisible, with the extremely terrible drawback of not being able to turn that off. But of course, there is a secret motive behind that. Now everything is left to the imagination, and the imagination takes control, because as we know, her powers are best used when she's not wearing any clothing, and somehow the most hentai of almost any character ever is of her, and she's invisible.
What?
There's a whole genre of invisible hentai now. Isn't this incredible? This is why I love My Hero Academia.
That's
so,
crazy.
making it a female character that's the one that needs to get naked to use her powers properly, total coincidence. And of course, somehow, she had the most body pillows sold of her of any character in My Hero Academia. But all in all, Hero Aka, I definitely applaud you. Many shonen series try to get one girl per fetish, but not many are brave enough to create new ones. And
That
to
is
everyone saying,
mental.
oh, how did Minetta pass the entrance exam? He can just use sticky balls. Hello? This is an invisible girl trying to blow up massive robots. Don't see it happening, fam. The legend in seat number 17, Bakugo Katsuki,
Yeah.
everyone's favorite character. So now the thing is, Katsuki was easily the hardest one to write an honest description on out of the entire class, and that's simply because the fan base is directly split. Either they love the guy or they hate the guy.
Oh.
So I don't exactly
I
know
hate
which side I want to make fun of here. But regardless, Bakugo does tell us that Horikoshi mastered the art of drawing a human face with normal human emotions. Took all of that ability that he's amassed, put it in all the other characters, and everything
Right.
that doesn't fall into those categories goes in Bakugo's complexion. Yeah, this guy's got expressions only his mother would love that are the most memeable faces of all time.
You're
Mr.
not wrong.
Lord Explosion Murder over here also has the passion and extreme drive to become a hero above all else. Nothing will taint his goals.
No.
We just don't know why he has those goals. He just has them. Yeah, I thought All Might was pretty cool, and as you can see, this guy has the moral integrity of Shrek on a diet. Yes, of course, everyone would want Lord Explosion Murder to become a hero. He did win the tournament after all.
Yes, he
That's
did.
the face of a winner. A lot of people on either side of this massive argument, if you like him or you hate him, they just don't understand each other. To the people that hate Bakugo because he's a massive prick that deserves all the crap coming to him, still manages to win everything, treated Deku like garbage for no reason, and thinks he deserves everything in the universe. Guys, he's a tsundere. I don't see what you don't understand. Of course everyone likes tsunderes. And to the people that don't understand, the people that hate Bakugo, because he's such a well-developed character.
I
He
think he's
starts
cool.
off as a massive prick, and as the chapters progress, he stays a massive prick, just maybe slightly less of a massive prick.
Just a
But he
little
doesn't
less.
like showing off that part. He prefers the massive prick part. Honestly, I hear both sides very clearly, and I'm very much of the mind that when he was teamed up with Deku against All
All
Might,
Might,
and
yeah,
All
that's
Might need him
amazing.
in the face hard enough for him to fly dozens of feet into the top story of a building
Damn.
and demolish the building on impact, I still think he should be dead. Next,
Yeah,
we get
yeah,
seat number
definitely.
18, Izuku Midoriya, otherwise known as Deku.
Deku.
A super inspiring main character that teaches everyone anywhere that if you work hard enough and believe in yourself enough, you're not gonna get anywhere. Because it's all thanks to All Might's secret hair juice drug potion that gave him superpower. Not any old superpower, but the
You believe hard
strongest
enough, you're not gonna
superpower
get
ever.
anywhere.
Yes, with a flick, this guy can destroy
Oh my
a
God.
glacier. No problemo. Yes, of course
No
it's all hard
problemo.
work, all determination, and all willing to go out of his way for a friend that gave him this power. And it's totally nothing to do with this power being donated to him, making him ridiculously OP. Now, a lot of people hate things about most shonen that the main character won because of plot armor. Well, My Hero Academia has a very different take on that. You see, they gave him such an overpowered quirk, it makes total sense for him to demolish any opponent.
Yeah, I suppose,
He
yeah.
therefore beats Shinso with plot armor, and he therefore beats Muscular with plot armor, and he therefore fights Todoroki using millions of extra flicks on his
God.
already broken fingers thanks to plot armor. Good thing he has the most overpowered ability in anime protagonist history, where he doesn't simply amass the harem. He detritus smashes them. And it's not any old harem, because his harem is every other character in the entire freaking universe. But I've talked about Deku at length in other videos. I'm still planning to do an analysis on the guy. Maybe
Cool.
it's serious. Maybe I'll include some epic, hilarious, sarcastic humor. You
Yay.
never know. Probably will. But I really don't want to be dwelling on this guy. Seat number 19, the class genius, Minoru Minetta.
There we go.
Yes, Some people consider him to be a worn-out joke. Some people consider him to be an annoying character. Let me remind you who the only student in the entirety of My Hero Academia that single-handedly defeated a teacher in the most prestigious hero school in all of the world. Yes, it was Minoru Minetta, who was the one who came up with two of the most brilliant strategies in the tournament arc, whether it be hiding inside of Tentacle Arm Guy and convincing the girls about the cheerleader thing. Yes, it was Minoru Minetta. The guy knows exactly where he stands. He knows how powerful he is, and that's why his hero suit wears a diaper. Actually, God knows why his hero suit wears a diaper. Why does his hero suit wear a diaper? This is an answer that no one's ever received because there is so much mystery still within the confines of the deepest mind in the series. A lot of people complain to me, "Hey Nux, you do a lot of memes. You like memes. Why don't you meme about Minetta?" Well, the answer is simple. I like to take memes that don't exist yet and create them, flourish and blossom them into something magnificent. Minetta's a perfect meme, and therefore I do not want to touch him and risk losing him forever. Which is why Oda Pants is the greatest hero of all time, but Minetta, lurking in the shadows, is almost second place. Well, almost third place. Let's not forget Aoyama. Come on, guys. But in any case, the most fun I can make and the most honest description I can create is a friend of mine, Anime Uproar, made an 11-minute analysis on how sticky are Minetta's balls. Yes, cringy little bubble fluff. Entire analysis video on him, and that goes to show how deep and complex his character is. His psyche is not easily understood by a simple watch through the anime. Link to Anime Uproar's video is in the description on Minoru Minetta, Great Juice, Sticky Little Bubble Fuck, the next All Might. And finally, at long last, this was way harder than I thought it would be. Seat number 20, Momo Yaoyorozu, another female character.
Yes.
Do any of the female characters we had until here have anything in common? Yes? No? Maybe? Well, maybe the fact that she uses her power best by pulling stuff out of her body. She can create anything.
Yes.
And the more exposed skin she has, the greater the creations become. Which is why her hero suit, of course, basically leaves her chest bare. And to fully utilize her potential, she takes her shirt off entirely. Yes, this is completely not for fan service. And not to sexualize her at all.
Not at all, no.
She just simply needs to use her power. I mean, it's not her fault that she's female that has this power. It's a total coincidence that all the girls in the damn show have to take their shirts off for full power. It's not weird at all that you have this girl in her first year of high school prancing around mostly naked as a living Swiss Army knife that can literally create infinite money. Yes, she can create money. This is no issue. In fact, that's what she did while she was trying to find the villain hideout just now in Season 3 of Hero Academia. Something else happened. Yes, random drunk dude said, "Wow, that lady has massive tits."
Yeah, he did,
Anime high school girls, don't you love how this is considered normal? I personally do. I think it's amazing. Let's not forget how awesome she is, though, as a character. She's clearly the tsundere Hawkeye of Todoroki's Mustang, and it's beautiful. Yes, she is absolutely another best girl. My Hero Academia definitely did one thing right in that department. It's full of best girls. I love almost the entire female cast, despite the fact that they are sexualized and completely useless. Wait, no, it's completely useless? What does that mean? Well, they all got wiped out in the tournament, and all their rounds took like 2 seconds. Oh, except for Ochaco. She's a mainish character, so her fight had to last longer. It took a few more seconds, even though Bakugo should have blown her to bits a million times. Of course, she took her shirt off, let's not forget that. But yeah, she still lost in the first round of the tournament. All Laminar Queens, fam. All Laminar Queens. And when everyone's super... no one will be. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to smash that like button. And I mean, destroy it.
Awesome.
Anyway,
destroy, smash it.
Likes don't really affect the video, but it feels awesome when there's more likes. Scribbles, on the other hand, extremely helpful and really appreciated, especially if you want more content. I do analysis and satire content, however. Definitely let me know in the comments if you want more honest descriptions on My Hero Academia. I'm down for an honest description and all of the pro heroes, all the
that'd be cool.
Or really anything else you guys can come up with YouTube's notifications as amazing. as they are. Feel free to hit that bell. Feel
That'd be
free
cool
to
if you did
follow
all
me on
the
Twitter.
teachers. That'd be
Both those
amazing.
options are extremely helpful. Link to my Twitter's in the description right next to the merch. Yay, merch! Everyone likes merch.
Go
It'd be
beyond.
extremely helpful for all the merch you pick up as well. Really helps support the channel because ad revenue really hasn't been cutting it lately so much. My Patreon is also in the description, and to the patrons, I am truly grateful because it's thanks to them that I can crank out this content at this pace, or maybe even crank out this content at all. Special thanks to the Swag Hoggers, Tyler Schumacher, Zindergarten, Axel, Colton, Scott, you and an anonymous member, the four Lord Tweegers, Gavin Anderson, Large Blobby, Loomsan, and Galactic, and the three Godus up tier, Dark Element, JD Fincher, and Ezedric. Thank you so much. Anyone who becomes a patron is invited to the
This sounds
Discord no matter how much you pledge. Link description. Please click it. Really appreciate it. Really need you guys. Always like making a video on My Hero Academia. Really enjoying the third season going on right now, I have to
mate, it's
say.
amazing.
But one thing is far more important than any of that, and that is to stay weird.
Cool. Oh man, that was awesome. I love the honest anime descriptions Nux does. Absolutely quality. That was brilliant. So funny. Some very valid points made in there as well. But yeah. I'm not gonna go too long. That was a long video, so I won't go on. So thank you guys very much for watching. What did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys, yes, all of you guys, next time. And if you're not caught up on My Hero Academia Season 3, that you really need to. It's so good.